How to survive a 762.
I had to get up, touch the big. I couldn't be out here trying to beg. Big body choppers got a leg. I make a gesture, then he dig. I stand for my shit like the plague. Go do exactly what I said. Gotta pray before I go to bed. I take these risks.
Y'all already know, man. We back with another one, man. Like, comment, and hit that subscription bell. As always, if y'all want more content. Now, today, we definitely finna talk about how to survive a 762. A lot of people think, oh, you can't survive a Drake. Oh, you can't survive a AR, 762 AR, big old gun. Yes, you can. I done seen a lot of people do it. Them type of bullets not just gonna rip you apart or something like that. They gonna break a bone, you feel me? A 762 shell, yes, it is big, but trust me, a lot of people have survived it and they only walked away with broken bones. They can still walk and talk to this day off of a 762, and I'm gonna show you how that you could survive it. You feel me? So say if you ever in a situation, somebody get up on you, you in a shootout right now, boom, 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 guns flying, bullets flying everywhere. You feel me? Guns slinging, all that, bullets flying, pew, 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 pew. Boom, you managed to get hit with a 762 bullet. Somebody got a Drake outside. You done got hit in the leg or the arm or something like that. This is what you need to do and always need to know to do. Don't panic. That is first thing ever with getting shot. Do not panic. Once you panic, you putting your body at a situation where it's taking too much pressure and stress. So that's what's gonna make you bleed out early. You feel me? You losing too much blood, your blood pressure high, everything going on, your heart beating fast. You think you finna check all type of stuff. You don't wanna do that, man. I know it probably hurt bad. You got hit with a 762, act like it's not just a shot, but when your adrenaline rushing and you get hit with something like that, you're not even gonna notice you got hit with something like that. But it's definitely gonna knock you off your feet though. Once you get hit with a 762, it definitely will knock you off your feet, for real. You gon' fall on bro. Like, even if you wasn't trying to, you feel me? It's gonna make you fall. So you gotta understand that. Once you fall, make sure you stay there and stay grounded, you feel me? Hold your leg, however you gotta do it on bro, because at the end of the day, you need to find out how to cover this wound. You don't wanna bleed out. The more blood you lose, the more dizzy and the more chances of you losing your life can happen. So you want to make sure you got a shirt or something and tie it around the wound and just hold it there as tight as you can, because you don't want to lose a lot of blood. You got to make sure you make it to the hospital before you end up losing all your blood. You feel me? Because once you get to the hospital, they're going to do all the procedures. They're going to stitch it up. They're going to, do the thing that doctors do to help you survive on bro grave. So you got to understand, before you even make it to that point, you gotta sit there and don't panic. You gotta sit there and make sure you hold the blood in, and you gotta make sure that you able to stay awake on bro grave. Mug gotta be waving arrow on you and stuff like that on bro, because once you feel like you finna pass out or something, you don't want to collapse on bro. Because if I feel like I'm finna pass out, I'm thinking I'm finna go upstairs on bro. I'm thinking this my last day to live if I pass out. So I'm trying to make sure I could do whatever I can to not end up in that situation where I could pass out. So you want to go ahead and use them tactics so you can survive and make it to the doctor at the hospital. Because once you make it to the hospital, they gonna handle everything for you. It ain't nothing else to worry about. You just got hit with a 762 and you probably can't walk at the time being. So you got to understand, you better hope they can get it out of you. Really, them bullets do go in and out, but some bullets do get stuck inside your body. So if a Drake bullet happens to do get stuck inside your body, I don't know what type of complications that you could face and stuff like that. But I know if you get shot with another bullet and it gets stuck in your body, I understand it. But other than that, you get shot with a 762, it damn that go right in and right out. So that's a good thing, you feel me? Because going in and right out ain't always a bad thing. It's good because the doctor don't have to remove the wound, the bullet from the wound. You feel me? They can just clean the wound, do whatever they got to do so it won't get infected. That's their whole procedure of why they clean the wound, because it could get infected and stuff like that, with all the bacteria floating around outside and all that. Your wound open is going all inside your skin. You don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure that you doing everything correctly, okay? So if you ever ended up in that situation or was in that situation, you should always know, don't overly panic. Make sure that you always tie something around it, you feel me? That can stop you the bleeding from bleeding as like it's bleeding, because it's probably overly bleeding at this point where it's soaking your shirt up, your white shirt red now. big old stain spots are like that, that means you're losing too much blood, man. And you don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure that you can keep the spot closed. So you can keep it inside. On bro grade, you make sure you do it. And don't think that you finna die. Always feel like that you gonna make it on bro. Because once you think you finna die, it's like you really giving up on yourself. So you don't want to make it seem like you giving up on yourself. You want to keep pushing, keep fighting, stay awake. It's like trying to go to sleep. Stay awake on bro grade. Make sure you afloat. Make sure somebody right there keep talking to you on bro. You got to keep talking on bro. You don't want to get too loud, lazy and stuff like that. And then your eyes get to closing. That's when you damn near finna go upstairs, and you don't want that to happen to you. So you want to make sure you keep the communication up. Make a person feel like, oh yeah, he could push. Now, while you sitting there and all this happening, whoever there with you, they need to make sure you get to the hospital. If nobody can't make sure you get to the hospital, you could call the hospital people yourself on bro. You could always call 911 yourself and tell them to send a medic. Say, I have been shot and I need a medic. That's all they need to know. You don't got to say who shot you, how it happened, or nothing. All you got to do is say, I need a medic, I have been shot. On bro, they get the overly asking questions. You don't know what happened. I just got shot out of nowhere. I just got shot out the blue. That's all you gotta say on bro grave. They gonna get you your medical treatment. You're gonna be decent, but make sure you could save yourself before somebody else save you. Because depending on somebody else to save you, it could really cause you not to survive because they might panic. You feel me? They whole reaction can make you check on bro grave. Somebody could be, oh my God, what's going on? I don't know what to do and all that. Anxiety going up and all that. They ain't never used to this. They don't see this all the time. So you want to make sure you know what you doing on bro grave. You got to defend yourself at this point on bro. You got to make that call, get that ER, get that EMS to come get you and go to that ER on bro grave. Once you get in there, they gonna make sure you straight. You gonna survive on bro grave. You might be out the game for a little while. You might need crutches. You might can't walk for a minute, but I'll guarantee you it's going to heal. It's gonna take probably a month or two, but you definitely gonna be able to walk again. You gotta learn how to walk again, all that. But the only main important thing about the whole situation is that you still alive and you able to talk about the wounds and the scars that you have endured in your life because you was able to survive this on bro. So if you watch this video, make sure you take all these steps and put them together. If you ever end up in that situation, you are going to survive it on bro grave. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Punch until you stay alive on bro grave. Get that help that you need. No bapper. And remember, you could do anything you put your mind to. Don't forget that.